Auction time again. Let's see what's here.
Way the road, buddy. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed or not, Ray, but you're not on the road. Your rig cab doesn't move an inch.
Way of the road, Bubs.
Well, Ray used to be on the road as a trucker, and that's what truckers do. They're driving along, and they've got deadlines to meet. They don't want to pull in and park their truck, walk in, take a pee in the toilet, and go back out and get in the road. They just have an old jug, and they put their bird in it, have a pee, cap it off, and once it's full, they just drill the thing out in the highway.
Tri-drive Star. Interesting air cleaners. I don't know if I've seen those before. Oh man.
No, no, no.
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 No, no, no. No, no, no.
Everywhere I go, there's just, I guess that's the future of trucking. No more third pedal. They took clutches out of all the sports cars and now they're taking them out of all the rigs. Nice cab though. It's nice and shiny, I have to say. Even comes with jewelry. Yeah, I do like the tri-drive. That's cool. Here's some nice long hood Pete's. I guess that's a short hood. Long from the front. Oh, it's got the same kind of tag axle that Easy Rider's got on his. So you can lower it down when needed for extra carrying capacity. Cool. Yeah, I always like the interior of these years of Pete's. It's a pretty consistent wood grain that they went with, but I think it looks pretty sharp, and I like all the gauges. And shifter handles seen better days. I bet there's a lot of miles on this. .818, yeah, it's probably 1.8. Yeah, look at the hours, 40,000 hours. This thing is wore right out. Yeah, here's a nice Pete. Bull bar, not root catcher. Boy, did I ever get thrashed in the comments over that one. Now, someone did clarify that the root bar is for the smaller vehicles, not the big rigs. So we'll call it a bull bar from now on. Oh, no, she doesn't like that. Oh, come on, it's 24F. Summertime. No, not gonna go. Gross.
How'd I get there? Can you explain that to me?
You can tell that's a quality job. Putting on the auxiliary light. He probably did a decent job, but the brackets just got rusty and broke off. It's interesting how the heat shields are bowed out. I wonder if it was from the heat. But you gotta have those to be legal. You can't just have straight pipes that you can burn your arm on. Truck cops won't approve of that. Well, that's a back truck if a guy wanted one. Let's keep looking. Boy, that's quite the color. I think if I bought this truck, I'd have to paint it before I drove it home. Oh, must be the toggle for the Jake. It's kind of cool. change those little exhaust pipes. That's awful. Wicked rust jacking going on. You don't see that on the newer ones, but yeah, look at that. That's twice as thick as the steel underneath it. So I don't even know if this thing would pass the CVIP in its current condition. And it's got the short hood, which ends right where the fender meets. Yeah, pretty low oil pressure is for being -4. This one would need some work. She's definitely a rebuild project. Decent bones. Just got to get rid of that paint. Cool old International. That Volvo sounds a little rough. Jeez. International Eagles. These are pretty popular as farm trucks. You don't see too many on the road now. Huh. Yeah, feels like a farm truck. Thing about the old Internationals and the Freightliners, they had this kind of V cutout, which you'd probably want a big hole so you could actually tilt both seats back into the sleeper. Huh. Yeah, not for me, but I'll be curious to see what it goes for. It's got classic lines anyway. Potential. There's some older iron there. We'll take a closer look. There's no Western Star. Oh. I like the button tuck or button tuft, whatever you want to call it. Got a 15D production. Minty old bench seat. Yeah, this is vintage. Ooh, I like the air horn in the middle. You know, actually in Smoking the Van, it appears when those guys were going to pick apart Frog's car there, and they pulled in front of Snowman, he reaches up with his right hand and yanks down. So I wonder if this is what he had, something similar. So I should rig it up in the center versus it's typically on the left hand side where your horn pull is. Tiny little pedals. Well, the interior, they really cleaned it up, I have to say. You know, they realized that sometimes you put in a little elbow grease and you might get a few more bucks for it at auction. Cool. Like the mud flaps. Boy, those would have to go. Ooh, that's custom right there. You don't need dual pipes, you can just cap it off and weld a piece on there. Like an old Kenny. Oh, needs a little armor all. Oh my goodness. Everywhere I look, even this old Kenworth's got an automatic transmission.
No.
Oh, it's just sad. Sad, sad. Guess I gotta get with the times, but I sure don't want to drive it. Funny old Ford. Tree spade's pretty cool. Could use that. Honey, with this tree we can make our yard look even nicer.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
Boy, these were pretty bare bones interiors back in the day. 4-speed. Cool. These are the inoperable trucks. this 379. Another project talk. Actually, it might be a 389. Oh, it's locked on all that. It's pretty rough. Actually, inside could be cleaned up. Seen better days though. If it's not running, could need a new motor. Who knows? Oh, I like the sticker. White Lightning. It's like George Jones. Yeah, she's a little rough. Some guy sure went to town with sleeper lights. Well, that's kind of cool. The signals are they right in the sleeper, in the spot mirror? Yeah, looks like they are. So it blinks on this side, and then you got little blinkers there. I haven't seen that before. That's pretty cool. Nice bull bar. The paint job on that Mack. I think I've seen that before. Must have been a promotional one with the bulldog right on the side. Yeah, cool. Yeah, they've got some other goodies here. Pretty nice sleds. Nice paint job on this one. Deckle shop. And the seats sure are short compared to what they used to be. Snowmobiles I grew up on had leaf springs in the front and full seats that where the fuel tank was underneath. They weren't all fancy like this.
#1 selling snowmobile. Now the world's #1 way. Go do it.
It's incredible how far they've come in 30 years.
He knows he can count on the cat.
You know you can count on the cat.
Look at what we have here. A little K100 short cab. Oh, it's newer, so it's a K100E. Probably mid-80s. Decent 18 speed. Oh, Detroit diesel, Series 60. This is really nice. Huh. Cool. She's got Jake brakes. These new grill bars. .63.5. She was pulling B trains. Little Detroit was singing. Uh-oh. That don't look good. Drip, drip goes the coolant. Huh. I wonder what that's about, if it's something that's small or something big. Maybe that's why she's being sent to auction. They didn't really change them through the 70s and up into the 80s. It's very similar. Although this airbag setup's a little different. I wonder if that's where it comes down and locks in and then bounces on that airbag. The hubs and wheels I want. 24.5s. I think they put a little window in the sleeper too. Or if that's factory. Oh, she's on leaves. Oh man. This thing must ride rough with that little short chassis.
My back! Oh, my back!
Good looking Kenworth though. We're gonna keep our eye on this one. drop something off. Someone started up the old inner smashinal. I think she likes this weather. Actually sounds not too bad though. You know, I don't mind the new Western Stars. I mean, they're all curb sniffers. And I get it. I saw in the comments everyone was trashing me saying this guy doesn't understand aerodynamics. And I do. I'm a mechanical engineer. I get it. If it's aerodynamic, you get a couple extra miles per gallon. It makes sense, but still looks like hell. Oh man, another automatic. I'm gonna call this the automatic auction. Yeah, nice sleepers. I mean, they're making them more comfortable, I have to say. So it's kind of like driving a new Chevy versus an old square body. The old square body is going to be a little rougher ride. Won't be as nice on the inside, but
better to be dead and cool than alive and uncool.
You can see why they put bull bars on these guys. It's just all plastic and thin aluminum. Oh well, at least it's got a clutch. It's got something going for it. Not much else. Ooh, it's got a lot of miles on it. Almost 1 million. Yeah, not for me. I think I'll hang up my spurs if I have to drive one of these newer trucks. Like the horn honker though. Yeah, you can keep it. It's a comfortable truck, but yeah, I'll take my classic uncomfortable ones. They just look cooler and sound cooler and are cooler. And they don't need any of that. Someone was commenting saying, well, why do you hate DEF so much? It cleans up the exhaust. And yes, that's true. But not only does that cost you more money because you got to put it in there, but if anything goes wrong with the DEF or you run low on it, it'll actually derate your engine or actually make it inoperable. Same thing with tractors. So it's not the greatest thing. I mean, sure, it might keep the planet a little cleaner, but I know I'm talking like an old fart. I got to get on the trolley, but they don't have all the bugs worked out of the DEF system, so that's just why I'm not a big fan. That's a neat idea. You put rock guard on the back of the cab there, so it doesn't get all chipped up going down gravel roads. Oh well, at least it's not an automatic. Love the steering wheel cover. Electrical tape works real good for as band-aids as well. As was the seat delete. No passengers in this truck, I guess. I like how it's mounted in there on a plate. I wonder if I should get something like that for Snowman. Yeah, I like that a lot. I'm gonna look for one in a wrecker. Truck's just not complete without trucker girls. Go look at the gravel trucks. That's where I got my start in trucking. Near and dear to my heart. Yeah, some of my co-haulers used to have some pretty big egos. They used to say they'd backed up more miles than a lot of truckers have gone forward. And it's true. You need to back up a lot as a gravel hauler. Probably a slight exaggeration. Pretty wild Freightliner steering wheel there. Yeah, this thing smells like a work truck. Lots of cigarettes have been consumed in here through the years. These boys are busy today, getting all these old trucks started and boosted. Nice old Detroit clacking away. Oh my God. I'm telling you, automatic auction. No way. I like this seat. I always love when guys get the boxes polished up and then the wagons as well. Oh, this looks like a proper truck. Oh, and the guy even put the heat on for me. 700K, 12,000 hours. It's nice. It's the warmest truck I've been in all day. Needs a bigger steering wheel. Newer Packard motors. Peterbilt decided to leave Cummins, and Caterpillar doesn't make such motors anymore, so they decided to go off on their own and build their own motors. I don't know, jury's out on these things. I haven't heard too many good things. You know, that complicated crap. A whistle. I don't know if that's normal or we got an air leak or something. So that's cool. You put that up to let the, otherwise it stays locked so the hood can't close on you. Cool gravel truck. I wouldn't mind this truck. Why did they put little rubber on the back though? Little 22.5s. And you got the big rubber in the front. That's weird. You think they would have put 24.5s back here. Yeah. An old pintle hitch for the gravel wagon, triaxle. And we used to have a truck with airbags. They were pretty new back in the 90s when I was hauling. At least one of the trucks we had the newer ones had airbags. So the guy was convinced, the driver was convinced you had to dump all the air before you dump the truck, which was always a pain. So he'd pull into the yard and you'd have to let all the air out. You'd have to wait till it fully aired down on the bag so it was sitting on the frame rails, and then he would dump because he was worried it was going to pull the, rip the springs off, or the airbags off. I don't know if that was true, but he was convinced. Yeah, I like this one. Should buy one of those, and then Peg and I could have a demo derby with cement trucks. That's a nice clean Kenworth. I prefer a square nose, but I like the big Aerodyne sleeper. With the windows, lets in lots of light. Yeah, that's nice. Oh. That's interesting. I've never seen the pedal on the floor like that. Usually they're rockers like this. Huh. See something new every day. Miles on this old girl. 955. Yeah, probably 1 million. I doubt it's 2 million. It seems in pretty nice shape. The old International Navistar. It's got a very unique grille, I have to say. I guess this is a Lonestar. Yeah, I got to give International credit and Western Star with the single windshield glass. That's pretty neat. Big old sleeper. It's like an apartment back there. Nice little short hood Pete. We don't need a new bumper, we'll just weld it up. Rear end. Gas pedal sticks. I don't know. Oh, automatic. Another one. Unreal. Yeah, we don't even want to sit in this one. Oof, no. It's a nice Kenny. Yeah, I guess I'm just getting old. I like classic square long hoods, lots of chrome, lots of stainless, and a third pedal and a gear shifter. I mean, trucking doesn't have a lot of good things going for it, but one of the ones that the highs is going through the gears, and you take that away, it's just like driving a cab. I don't know, call me an old fart, but I'll take old school over new school any day of the week.
Yeah, no school like the old school.
And that's where you used to sit pre-COVID. Eat your popcorn and listen to the auctioneer. Now it's all online. Sniff.
I ain't really going to don't get them every day. Take a look here. If I'm going to go in there, I'm going to get 40,000. If 40,000. If I'm going to get 40,000. Who's got 10? Let's go. 10,000. If 15,000. If 15, I'm going to get 20. If 15, I'm going to get 22,500. If I'm going to get 25 in a minute, 2,500 to get 5. If 25, 7, 5. If 25 to get 7, 5 in a minute, 25 to get 27, 5 in a minute, 25 to get 7, 5 in a minute, 25 to get 27, 5. If 25 to get 7, 5. If 25 to get 7, 5. We certainly don't get every day. We don't get them in this condition, gentlemen. Here, up yourself here. If 25 to get 7, 5. If 25 to get 27, 5 in a minute, 25 to get 26,000. Look after it. You'll never take less. Hit 27. Hit 6 man, I'm going to get 27. Hit 26, I'm going to get 7. Hit 6 man, I'm going to get 7. Hit 27. Take a look at the quality here. Hit 26, I'm going to get 7. Hit 8. Hit 7, I'm going to get 8. Hit 28. Hit 7, I'm going to get 8. I'm going to get 28,000. Hit 27, I'm going to get 8. Hit 7, I'm going to get 8. Hit 20,000. No, she's job ready, isn't it? Hit 27, I'm going to get 28. Hit 27, I'm going to get 8. Hit 27, I'm going to get 28,000. Hit 28,000 is all. Hit 27, I'm going to get 8. Hit 7, I'm going to get 28. 28,000, are we done? 28,000, certainly don't have another. Hit 27, I'm going to get 8. Hit 27, I'm going to get 28,000. 28,000 for warning and 9. Hit 28, 29. Hit 28, I'm going to get 9 here. Hit 28, I'm going to get 9. I'm going to get 29. I'm going to get 9 here. Hit 28, 29. Hit 28, I'm going to get 9. I'm going to get 9. I'm going to get 9. I'm going to get 28, I'm going to get 29. Hit 28, I'm going to get 29. Don't miss it. Hit 28, I'm going to get 9. I'm going to get 29,000. 29,000, are we done? 29,009. Sold them on at 28,000. They'll go to buys.